man, yeah. Ooh, that was loud. Yeah. I need to oil this thing. You hear that? Anyways, you know, so we got the big dog, Torreny, you know what I'm saying? Finally, the two-hand Fury Warrior. Well, this one, okay. Normally this man would be using staves, but there is no staff in Burning Crusade that can, you know, match up with the power requirement a warrior would need, you know what I'm saying? Because by this point they made it where staff do significantly less damage than any normal, you know, mace, axe, two-hander. So, not gonna work. As where normally, for him, I'd be using either a Tish, if you're on a server where you can just simply get your hands on that. So it's not very often that I use the Atish. But normally I use that staff that comes from here. I forgot the name of it. Like something's fishing pole or something like that. I forget who drops it, but oh, here we go. 41 strength with a 350 speed. This is what I would normally be using. I remember one time when I had first made Torreny on one of them private servers I used to play on. I think it was the one joint, the vanilla joint. I was running around with that staff on. Somebody got upset about me, at me about something. He's like, effing warrior using a two-hand staff. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm nearly top of the leaderboard with one of the least amount of gear. He got all upset. He's like, being at the top of the leaderboard doesn't mean anything. I'm like, yeah, okay. Immune? Freaking Shadow Priest? Immune that, baby. Ooh. That big boy did. Ooh. Ooh, the crit is ridiculous. He only got 15%. This man getting a crit almost every hit. He is a Fury Warrior. You know what I'm saying? Look at that attack power climb. Freaking paladins, man. Ouchie. Dang. You ain't dead, man. You ain't fooling nobody, baby. Now you dead. Fury Warrior. Oh, man. Now, the significance in being two-hand Fury versus two-hand arms, honestly, it's not that much of a difference. They feel a dang near the same. With Fury, you just get to climb the charts and power just a bit more. As arms, you usually wouldn't be able to see 3,000 attack power. Though you don't really need it because every ability in arms hits so freaking hard, specifically Mortal Strike. So it's not really that necessary, but Fury, it just gives you a little bit of play difference. Feels a little different, attack power is different. This man is heat. That boy got a little bit of gear on him, don't he? He's wearing the same helmet I'm wearing, I think. How long, boy? Oh yeah, he got some gear on. How much health this fool got? This feel healthy. This dude feel like he got about 15,000. Oh, speaking of a lot of health, Genghis, I gotta make that guy, man. Who the frick? Oh, I thought somebody had our flag. I'm about to say, boy. What the heck? I didn't even see that dude. Where'd you come from, sir? Well, hold on, we just popped some more. Look at that, look at that. 17. Ay, folks. And this one, it didn't even get to continue. It only stopped at 2 because we left combat. If I'm not mistaken, the Fury Warrior, you know what I'm saying, you pop this. If you're an Orc too, you get that 282. You can see probably upwards to 4,000 attack power. Uh-oh, they on my man's neck. No! You filth. There's a lot of warriors. Oh no, it's about a lot of these tanky fools, ain't there? Oh, extra attack power from this piece. Big 2,000. Where you going, man? I need to try out the protection paladin. I haven't played the protection paladin for PvP purposes in a very long time. I want to see what it's about. See was it any good, because I don't know. If a brother could get a heal, that would be great, you know what I mean? Ah, okay. Got no heals then. Cool. Let's get a... What is it called? The little weakest freaking druid heal. We may have lost the one fool running the flag with this fool running the flag now. Now, the one thing I gotta remember though, how did I used to gear my protection warriors? I don't remember if they work quite the same as protection warriors on you know, vanilla protection warrior, you know what I'm saying? You get a bunch of freaking abilities that eat through shield damage, or not eat through shield damage, what am I saying? A bunch of abilities that stack up shield block, which increases your shield bash damage. Okay, never seen that before. Which brings up your shield bash damage, and you could literally get like freaking 2,000 crits on a shield bash, popping every dang thing. The next trinkets. There's a specific set you do too. Don't quite remember what that set is, but with that specific set of gear, you can get some severe shield bash damage. It's pretty freaking ridiculous, honestly. That's where I was headed to on Genghis. Although there was a video I was gonna make with him, a kill montage, but I never got to do it. I never got to get him geared fast enough. I should do it now that I have the ability to do so. Cause I got him on the vanilla server right now. He been geared. I mean, shoot, we made a video with him a long time ago, and it came out pretty good. Is that a druid sitting in the middle of a freaking what's name? Guess it just decided not to do it. Cool, man. I used that way too late. All good though. He's still gonna die. Now, I will say one thing about dual wield fury is okay, somebody's healing the crap out of this dude. The rage regeneration ain't all that. Sometimes it's not quite on par. Dang! But as you can see, the damage definitely is. Holy! The damage is very much well on par. I mean, after all, when you're playing something that can get up to 4,000 attack power, you know what I'm saying? Stop that. Obviously, you're gonna be able to hit stupid damage. You know what I'm saying? Get up on out of here, because I don't even think we have a healer. I ain't received a heal this entire battle outside of one rejuvenation. Where's this dude come from? Oh. This man's pet on accident. Hit this man's pet. Oh wow, I thought he fade death. How freaking hard did I hit that man? I thought he fade. What the fuck? I thought he fade death. Oh yeah, I just saw it. Goodness. No, I just saw it. 4,000. No. Nearly 6,000. Holy. That's fury for you, folks. You can do some pretty severe damage. Outside of that, honestly, it's really not that much different from arms. Rage regeneration feels a little slower just because normally you would be dual wielding. That's probably why. But he's always been two-hand fury just because it feels a little crazier. Feels a little more special sometimes. Never touching arms, of course, but arms is my favorite forever. But it is definitely a great spec, which is exactly why. I don't know about the spec. You know, people always tell me my specs suck, even though I'll be whooping people. So I'm like, does it really suck, or does it just not match your favorite YouTuber spec? Because half the time people be like, oh, dude, your spec is not good. Yet very clearly see me going around crushing people, whether it's real people or fake people. You know what I'm saying? What I do. Got way too many dang healers over here. I need to put these over closer. They're too far away, man. They got all the freaking healers over here. I gotta get out of here. I want that. Don't worry about it, you know. The big Torn sneaking out with a giant red arrow over his head. You know what I'm saying? But that crap always... Really? You again? You again? I'm worried about the warrior. He ain't gonna do enough damage ever. I need to get this hunter out of here. I'm about to be jumped. Oh dear. Hey, big guy, swing. I can't swing for some reason. My man's ain't swinging. Give me a freaking weapon. Dodge. I'm gonna head out. Ouchie. That's a lot of dodging he's doing, ain't it? I don't think I've landed a single hit on this guy. Now he has a shield. I didn't prepare any mana potions. I say mana potions. I don't think mana potions are gonna help me. Oh, what the fuck? It's like 18 people alive over there. They just turn around facing me. I can't get a freaking heal out here. I can't buy a heal. Ain't nobody selling heals. Freaking bum. Why on earth is there... Why do they do this? Why am I being chased by so many people? Need some health. I can't receive a heal out here. They getting all the heals and I'm getting chased by like 18 different people. Yeah, I gotta fix that too. That crap is random and stupid. I have never had that happen. I'll be in a big group of people fighting and all of a sudden like 18 people just start focusing me and chasing me down. It doesn't even make sense. At least to me, that doesn't happen. I ain't never had no crap like that happen. People beefing, they beefing, as simple as that. Not all of a sudden, hey, let's all target this one guy. Is another healer over here? What the fuck? You vanishing on people? Lay down. Parry. How we get a parry from behind? Yo, why my man's ain't swinging? I ain't getting no damage out. Swing on something, big dude. Yeah, see, this is the one thing I was not used to when I ran over to a LEGENDxCULT server and I was messing around and realized how much faster they became during LEGENDxCULT. The difference was shocking. I'm like, holy, I can't even keep up with my own character. This goodness, he is so slow, and I've been playing a lot of LEGENDxCULT lately. And this is so slow. Like, he's swinging every 2 years. Oh. This fool got some freaking gear on him. Goodness. I think we might have to go ahead and get Genghis up after this, because goodness. That dude's eating. It takes way too dang long to kill him. Holy. Didn't even get a freaking chance. Yo, who got our flag, man? You whore. Lucky I saw him in the last moment. That's very realistic roguelike. Hey, let me attack a bunch of, let me sap one guy and then just attack one person all by him while there's multiple people around him. I know how many people used to get mad at me when I didn't do stuff like that. I'm like, why would I do that? Please explain. There'll be legit people in my comments like, yo, why didn't you attack that one guy who was by himself even though there was a bunch of people around him? Why didn't you attack him? I'm like, excuse me? What do you mean, why didn't I attack him? It was like 85 different people around him. The fuck was I supposed to be able to do? Like, you should have been in there. Or there was that one time I was recording a joint, and it was a 5v5, right? So to say. It was more like a freaking 5v2, 5v3. Because me and one other guy had good gear. The other three folks on our own alliance, they was in D1, D2, and a bunch of mixed T1, while our enemies was 5 people in freaking tier 3, and I'm the only one in tier 3. The other dude was in like half T3, half T2. Oops. And I'm like, sir, I think you need to go ahead and replay that part, because there was no way in the world we was gonna win. The warrior that rushed in with the freaking D1 on our team, that nigga was dead in like 2 seconds, because it was a warlock with full T3 and a warrior with T2.5. You know the best in slot warrior set. So it's T2.5, couple of next pieces here and there, whatever. You know, the best in slot warrior stuff, arms warrior at that. I'm like, I think you need to replay that, sir, because there was nothing anybody was gonna do to them fools. You had a warrior and a warlock in full T3, a warrior in best in slot. Their healer was full T2, maybe a little better, and then they had 2 other people who were around my gear, and I was wearing full T3. So if you're around my gear, you're pretty freaking geared, right? And then on our side is 2 people in D1, 1 guy in D2, maybe a little bit of T1, and that's it. I'm like, I don't know what kind of magical freaking bullcrap you done seen on YouTube, but you need to get the frick on, because you are not touching 5 people in T2 to T3. I don't give a crap how good you think you are. You are going to die. This is vanilla Warcraft, baby, not Shadowlands. You ain't eating that much damage. Frick out of here. Honestly, I don't even know if I could say that, because in Shadowlands you ain't touching people with that much gear over you. Shoot, honestly, it's even worse. Hey buddy, stop healing me. Oh, alright. He interrupted me with a greatly timed heal there. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? And the amount of times I would keep people saying stuff like that. Oh, you should have attacked this, you should have did that, you should have did this. I'm like, I shouldn't have did a dang thing. I don't know what rogues y'all be watching, but we ain't the same, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straggler, snatcher, and more of a CC kind of guy. If there's something I can do to help, then I will. But if we're clearly being outnumbered, there's no reason for me to die unnecessarily. People are like, oh, you're scared, it's just a game. I'm like, y'all weird. Y'all never actually PvP'd before, huh? Y'all be watching too many arena YouTubers and then going up to PvP YouTubers and saying how they should fight. Arena and PvP is 2 very different things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? BGs and arena is 2 very different things, you know what I mean? You don't do the same tactics you would in arena and a BG, because then you'll just get slaughtered 1,000,000 times over. You know how many times I've gotten into world PvP battles with arena players, and they be, some of them, not all of them of course, but some of them be straight butt. I'm like, y'all don't know how to fight in big groups. That's the issue. Just like I'm not very good with arena. I'm terrible at arena. Y'all know this. It's not my style. Doesn't fit my playstyle. I'm more of a sit back and wait until things is right type of guy. You know what I mean? Anyways. Except for when I'm on warriors a lot of the times, because as a warrior, people expect you to bum rush, so you're quick to get a lot of heals. So sometimes as the warrior, I don't always do that. But anyways, it's been your boy John Legend, man. If you enjoyed the video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy the video, that's good. Either way, you watched it. Yo, it's been your boy John Legend, man. I'm out of here. Legendary. Legendary.